you who've come from afar, who traveled many miles to come here. I must apologize for the weather. It's been quite terrible this year. It's unusually warm, and if you've gone up to the peak, you feel that you're in the middle of, you're sitting in a milk bottle, if I could put it that way. But I'm sure with this very rich program and all these wonderful sessions that you can see on the leaflet there, your spirit will not be dampened. The main theme of this symposium is e-learning design and design for learning. And the focus is very much on how to optimize e-learning technologies to enhance student learning. The focus of the use of technology for the purpose of enhancement of student learning cannot be overemphasized. This is something that we have to constantly remind ourselves of. And with the rapid emergence of new technologies, it's all too tempting to incorporate them into our learning design without asking the fundamental question of what purpose they serve and in what ways it will enhance student learning. At University of Hong Kong, as you probably know, we are undergoing a huge, unprecedented education reform, and I was just told by Mr. Kenneth Chan, our Deputy Secretary for Education, that the Minister of Education in UK said, "That's very brave of you to do that." I don't know whether that's a polite way of saying that's very stupid. But I'm sure that was not the intention. I'm sure that was not the intention. But I have many people telling me when I took on this task of steering the four-year education, four-year undergraduate education reform, that I was very brave, or I am very brave, which I know that it actually means that's very stupid of me. But anyway, so secondary education in Hong Kong is moving from 7 years to 6 years, and university education is going from 3 years to 4 years. So the first question we asked when we engaged the university community in thinking about the four-year undergraduate curriculum is, what are our under-educational aims? And it's taken us about 2 years to come to some sort of a consensus, and there will never be total consensus in a university like ours on what the educational aims are. And 4 years down the road, we have come to an understanding of what are the important common learning experiences that undergraduates should go through. We're now in the process of revisiting, re-examining, reviewing our e-learning strategy and policy. The sub-themes in this conference, the 4 sub-themes that I understand I saw on the leaflet, are all relevant to the formulation of e-learning strategy and e-learning policy. So we're very pleased that this symposium is being held now, because I'm sure that the university and there are a number of participants in this symposium who are helping the university in formulating that policy, and Professor Nancy Law herself is chairing our e-learning working group in formulating these policies. So I'm sure we have a lot to learn from you. The program, as I said, it's an immensely rich program, and I'd like to congratulate Professor Nancy Law and her team for putting together a program which examines the models, the examples, and the practices from the entire education sector. The issues that are being dealt with, the ideas and the discussions are all relevant to educators from preschool all the way up to the higher education sector. And I want to thank her for bringing in a whole vast number of very outstanding researchers as well as practitioners from the school sector, from the government sector, as well as from higher education sector to share ideas and experiences with us. And may I wish the conference every success, and may I also urge you to make full use of the opportunity to walk around the campus, to do lots and lots of networking, which, as we know, it's as important. What happens outside the conference hall is just as important as what happens inside the conference hall. And I'd just like to mention and invite you to come back to the university in 2012 when we have a new campus, which is about 10 minutes walk from there, with a huge auditorium and learning commons set up as well. And I'm sure that will also give you a lot of space to do the networking and all the discussion that is necessary. Thank you very much.